2014. Okay, we're 5 years into the future. And what is it that you want to get to? Is it, you know what, I want my business up and running. You know, I want this ministry, the seed that God put in my heart. I want this to be fulfilled and happening. I want to be impacting lives in this way. I want my marriage to be saved. You know, I want to be debt-free. I want to be whatever it is. So I told them, but for my writers, it was all, I want to be like John Grisham, and I want to be, you know, on the New York Times bestseller list. But, you know, so that was their list. But I said, go 5 years into the future, and picture you're on Oprah. It's 2014, and you're on Oprah, and here's her question to you. She wants to know, you know, how did you get to where you are today? I mean, how did you get from where you were 5 years ago, back in 2009, to where you are today in 2014? And you get to answer. And I had everybody write it down. Just take a couple minutes and write down what their answer would be. And they could say whatever they wanted to say. They could make stuff up. It was like, oh, I wrote this article, and then I turned into a book, and the New York Times called me, and then Oprah wanted me on her, you know, Oprah's book club. I mean, just whatever. But write it down. Let your imagination go wild. And of course, all of yours will start with, well, I attended this Christian Chamber of Commerce meeting and heard this woman, Karen Lindemann, and she changed my life. So that's your assignment. All of yours is going to start with that. And then you can email it to me at Karen@KarenLindemann.com. But write it down. Give yourself a roadmap from where you are today to where you want to be, and do it by going forward in time and looking back and writing it as if you're looking back at it and saying, you know, this was so cool. This happened and this happened, and then I got interviewed on